Hey guys, Michael the Vyond StarnetTheLittleEinsteinsFanatic2X10 here. And today I am going to rant on a racism user named StarnetTheLittleEinsteinsFanatic2X10, also known as Felipe Fritzen. To anyone who likes this user, then I highly suggest you to cut ties with him and don't trust or support him anymore due to his unforgivable actions. This video is meant to be constructive criticism purposes only, so don't attack him or anyone else mentioned in this video. Anyways, on to the rant. StarnetTheLittleEinsteinsFanatic2X10 has got to be one of the worst users ever. I used to like him in August 2022, but I started to hating him in April 2024. Allow me to explain the reasons why he cannot be trusted. 1. He falsely accusing Corey comedian 2K2 a pedo by giving him a false hate base by using his older brother doing it as an excuse to get away from it by avoiding getting called out, when Corey would never do that on his channel. It falls under the Romeo and Juliet laws that your age in his state that he lives in, which was Virginia, 16 years of age of consent is around 2 and 3, he was 19, and Lamar Gravely was 17 at that time. Yet, he is a conclusion jumper by trying to cancel Corey for unnecessary reason without any proper research. 2. He dragged Waleed into his situation back in December 2022 by making a post by giving Corey a false hate base and framed him for sharing CP, which causes his false hate base and caused Waleed to delete his 2 accounts. Thankfully Waleed came back after the incident, which was now resolved. 3. He takes trolls way too seriously and brings them up 24/7 when people don't want to hear about it, which was HXR, and telling HXR members to suck their private parts and sending nuke threats, although HXR aren't any better than him. Dude, isn't that hard to ignore troll like HXR? You could got yourself called out for troll feeding. But now you got yourself called out by Javier the Fanatic 05 on the previous one back in April 2024. He also uses Vyonder's Yes HXR No, which is his sock puppet account, by sending a death threat to one of the HXR members. Wow, Philp, I cannot believe you sent a death threats to one of HXR member. You could have got yourself arrested for your stupid ass behavior. Plus it doesn't matter if it's a roleplay account. 4. He even shared my apology video out of Ellie Watson on his community post without my permission on my second channel, while my main channel is still on hiatus from November 2023 to January 2024, and he even told Retro Miller 1997 to deny this. And he even told me that, if I ever dare to make an apology video out of Ellie Watson for ruining her reputation, she will denies my apology forever. What I did was unforgivable actions.
Are you fucking serious right now, Philippe? I cannot fucking believe you had to share my apology video out of Ellie Watson on your community post and telling Retro Miller 1997 to deny this without my fucking permission. Now because what you did, I've now cancelled and deleted my apology video out of Ellie Watson, because of you. I am very disappointing in you right now. You should be ashamed of yourself for doing that.
5. He posts community tab by advising other viewers to cut ties with other users that we hate after he got himself exposed by trying to make himself better when it will never happen. Plus he has no room to talk either. 6. Back in July 2, 2024, he even shared my apology post to everyone on his community post to tell everyone to deny it, and he also denying it as well. Are you serious, Felipe? Do you realize that sharing other users' posts while they still hate you for what you've done, myself included, this proves you're a stalker and no better? You should be ashamed of yourself for doing that. 7. When it comes to conclusion jumper, he made a false post of exposing Vicky back in May 2024, which causes Vicky to lose her career. In reality it was an imposter made by Jamie by giving her a false hate base for revenge. Even Jamie isn't any better than him. 8. Back in March 2024, after Shine Star Lily the Vindergal 2K8 got exposed, he takes the ownership of too many characters such as Haley Navarro, Owen and Antonio Vasquez, Avery Morales, Elijah Cruz, and Gianna Hudson, and makes them look too bland and doesn't look too accurate. Note, Haley Navarro was owned by King of the Rainbow rapper 2K5, Owen and Antonio Vasquez were Jameson the Nintendo and animation fans. Even though he retired from YouTube and Vyond and closed his account, Avery Morales and Elijah Cruz were owned by Javier the Fanatic 05, even though he retired from YouTube and Vyond. And lastly, Gianna Hudson was owned by Owen the NFL Fanatic 2005, as for now since they're trustworthy users. 9. Speaking of number 1, he made a false post out of Austin the Superior Vyonder 2021 by making a sock puppet account called Haley the Princess Gal 216 as a disguise. Later he tries to take ownership of Power Pal Films without Austin's permission, proving he's a character stealer, when it comes to Haley the Princess Gal 216 on Discord. He invited Javier to his GC of Austin's false evidence without his permission when he hated him after what he did recently, proving that he's a stalker. 10. He uses a sock puppet account called Sarah the Neon Girl 2010. For example of this was that he invited raiders to fuck up Vicky's server by making them without notice him. When it comes to Sarah the Neon Girl 2010, he attempted to dox Noah's area number, and it does give a right to dox the users that we hate. 11. He every time begs people, including Javier's friends, to be a co-owner, admin, or moderator on every Discord servers when it's people's choice who they trust the most when it comes to be admin. Thankfully he got banned from other people's servers. 12. After he lost subscribers all the way to 500 subscribers back in April 2024 after Javier the Grey Fanatic 05 exposed him, he uses a subbots to go all the way to 800 subscribers, considering it's cheating. Like, come on, that is not how you get yourself popularity. Using subbots will never work. Considering it's cheating. But I finally find out that Jamie 2005 put subbots on his channel to get his terminated since December 2024. Even though Jamie is no better than him. 13. He made unnecessary rules on RetroMiller 1997 server to tell people not to make a tupperbox out of other users' characters without other users' consent. Let's be real, if anyone can use their own alternate universe of other people's OC characters, or they're not on Discord as long as it's only your universe. Not only that, he made a text chat on Discord by saying if we're going to do sexy looks out of other users' female OC characters, be sure OC girls at 18 or older. Seriously dude, that's up for Retro's decision on the what age limit of character should be, no one else. Plus, you're not the owner of his server either. 14. He made debunked post, which is Alex the translink and BC Transit Fanner post when he has a right to make a post about him. Ties proves he keep denying your facts about his actions. Plus, he shouldn't be talking either. 15. When it comes to taking ownership of characters, he shared the proof to Owen the NFL Fanatic 2005 that he took an ownership first. Guess what? It doesn't matter, Felipe, only trusted users can take it, and that doesn't count of taking it too fast. Still, it's not a fucking race, and you're not taking it too many characters when it comes to other users who's on hiatus without their consent. 16. He plagiarized off of Corey Comedian 2K2's Dark Truth video about me, formerly known as Michael the Vyond Videomaker 2K7, which is a dark truth about Kindmaster Production 2010 made by himself. And that has with on words, not only Corey's, but he also plagiarized off of Javier the Grey Fanatic 05's 2 Dark Truth videos on himself and Samuel by making a dark truth about Crimson Skull 18 is not any better, and he has no room to talk. On his sock puppet account called Haley the Princess Gal 216, he made an invalid dark truth about Austin the Superior Vinder 2021. You know that plagiarism is not allowed on YouTube or on social media, right? You could have get yourself in trouble, or matter worse, getting terminated from the social media platforms, and Javier had to be honest here. His grammar is extremely god-awful poor in the outside. 17. He made NSFW videos out of his characters by telling Noah to do the same thing, even though Noah is still a minor at that time. Not only that, back in December 2022, he made an NSFW videos out Lewis Perfection, Giffany Central, Dylan Dawson and Blaze Cunningham, which causes their reputation to be destroyed when he's 12 at that times, which makes him a Jamie 2005 wannabe, even though Jamie is no better and he's a dead topic. The state that he lives in, which was Brazil, 14 years of age of consent. Still, it doesn't matter if he's 18 or not, it counts as pervert and being weirdo. 18. Back in late 2022, he showed a dick picture without censored in on Animator Guy 0986 server. Wow Felipe, that's just disgusting without him censored, but no, it's fucking late for him. According to ACC01D Productions, formerly known as Captain Sasha 2007, I must give credits to him. 19. And finally, the worst part and offender of all is that he one time called a one user who is a Mexican B-word, saying that he hates users who don't speak Spanish, wishing Mexicans don't exist. Wow Felipe, it proves that you're being racist towards other people who are Mexican Spains, and even Javier the Grey Fanatic 05. And Felipe, if you're watching this,
I'm never gonna forgive you for what you've done, especially you offended Mexicans, Spains, and sharing my apology video out of LA Watson on my second channel without my permission, and sharing other users' posts, myself included, while they still hate you, and this proves you're a stalker.
And also Felipe. Pisk. Nahui. Ishcha.
You're a racist piece of shit, and I will never want to see you ever again.
End of rant. This is Michael the Vyond Lithuanian fan 2K7 signing off. Bye.